What is going on, everybody? Shane here, coming to you live. And I've got a new thing that I want to do in the Flipped Lifestyle Facebook group for everybody out there this year. Going to be going live to answer more questions from the Flipped Lifestyle community. We do have 2 live Q&As, and we're going back to 2 live Q&As every single month in 2021. But I want to be able to answer more questions. And most of the questions that we answer come from the Flipped Lifestyle community forums. So what I'm going to try to do as many days a week as I can is jump in here and tackle some of these questions. Now, if you'd like to get your question answered on one of these live Q&As, you need to go ahead and post that in the general forums over in the Flipped Lifestyle community. I've got a link right there in the post where you can go ask your questions. The forums are open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for active members of the Flipped Lifestyle community. And if you're a monthly member, an annual member, a quarterly member, you can go ask questions. Our team is monitoring that. Jocelyn is in the forum answering questions all the time. And we've got a bunch of people in there that are supporting you. And we're going to be adding even more support for the Flipped Lifestyle community as the year goes on. Got a lot of exciting things happening in the community for 2021. Welcome to the Flipped Lifestyle Podcast, where life always comes before work. We're your hosts, Shane and Jocelyn Sams. We're a real family that figured out how to make our entire living online. And now we help other families do the same. Are you ready to flip your life? All right, let's get started. I want to say a shout out to Helen. Hey, Helen, how are you doing? Oh man, I love Helen. We hung out live back in October. Hey, Helen, how are you doing today? Glad you're here. Now, I'm going to be tackling a question today from Ellie. Ellie, inside of the general forum, she posted a great question yesterday, and I thought it would be super helpful as everybody is tackling their to-do lists and you're scheduling out all of your plans for 2021 and you're making your New Year's resolutions and you're setting your goals. I think this is going to really help a lot of people out there, but I really wanted to tackle this for Ellie too because she asked it in the forums just yesterday. Ellie writes, Shane mentions in one of the introductory videos in the Flipped Lifestyle Blueprint that it is important to do one thing and follow it through to completion. Regarding next steps, does this mean I should just stay on topic and not look ahead? I'm right now honing my idea, trying to get my first idea on my online business down, but I wanted to explore the Flipped Lifestyle Blueprint. I wanted to get an overview, sort of the way everything flows. Should I not do that, or should I focus on one thing at a time? Is it bad to go ahead and look at the rest of the videos? And Jocelyn actually had posted in here last night because we check the forums all the time, even if it's New Year's. And she said, hi, Ellie, that's the ideal thing to do. And if you'd like to discuss your idea, let's focus on that and put that in the general discussion area. So this is something that a lot of people try to do, and it's probably one of the biggest pitfalls when you first start an online business. You know, when you start an online business, you start looking at the big picture. You start looking at maybe what successful people like me and Jocelyn are doing, or you start watching other people in the community who are a little bit ahead of you. And you start thinking, man, I should get an overview of this. I need to have the whole thing planned out right now. I need to know what I'm getting myself into, right? But what happens is you get really overwhelmed and you really mess up. So, Ellie, I don't think that you should be looking ahead at the entire blueprint. The blueprint itself, guys, is 60 or 70 videos. We cover our entire 13-month journey of how we started our business, built our business, grew our business, and finally quit our jobs. And now we have this Flipped Lifestyle thing going today, right? And if you look at the big picture and you see 16, videos in a row of marketing and things like that, and you don't even have a product yet, you don't even have an idea yet, you don't even have a membership yet, you're going to get overwhelmed before you get started. And we have designed the Flipped Lifestyle Blueprint to be bite-sized chunks. We took the elephant and we cut it up into little bitty pieces that you can eat one bite at a time. So the best way to start and build and grow your online business is to do one thing at a time. When you go into the Flipped Lifestyle Blueprint, Ellie, you're going to see that we have an idea training, right? The idea training itself is broken into 3 different modules with a bonus module to help you do more research. The first one is designed to help you identify and use your God-given talents and experiences so that you can find an idea that can change your family's future, right? And then once you have that idea, the next question is, hey, I wonder if this idea will make money online. So module 1.2 is me helping you research it to see if your idea can make money online. But then you might say, well, wait a minute, I'm still a little on the fence. I've got a couple ideas. They both look good. Well, module 3 is how to choose your idea. So if you'll just watch a video and do the thing, watch a video and do the thing, and you do those in sequential order, those baby steps are going to get you closer to your goal than no steps at all or trying to jump to the top flight of the stairs, right? You can't do that. That's not going to make it happen. And this comes from a principle that we learned really early in our journey. We were really blessed to learn this lesson. It's called the principle of AAA. And, if you can imagine a 9-week block of time, right? If you can imagine a 9-week block of time, and you imagine there's 3 things that you want to accomplish, right? And you try to do 3 different things all at once. You want to do A, and then you work on B, and then you work on C. Well, maybe at the end of 3 weeks, you've worked a little on A, you've worked a little on B, you've worked a little on C. You have nothing done, right? So nothing would be done at the end of January. All your New Year's resolutions, everything that you've worked on, none of it would be finished, Ellie. Absolutely none of it, right? But if you had said, wait a minute, I'm just going to focus on A, and I'm just going to get A done right now, then you're going to get A done, and you're going to have momentum, and you're going to have that psychology of, ooh, I got a little bit done. It's kind of like Dave Ramsey's baby steps for getting out of debt, right? If you focus on the first goal and you get it done, and let's say you pay the smallest credit card off first, when you get that done, it's going to give you momentum into the next step. So now you work on B, and you go B, 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 right? And after 6 weeks, you've got A and B done, right? But the other person went A, B, C, and nothing's done. A, B, C, nothing's done. This is frustrating. I quit. I can't get anything done, right? So you don't want to look ahead. You don't want to be finding your idea while you're learning email marketing. You don't want to be researching your idea to see if it'll make money online, while you're learning how to run Facebook ads. That makes no sense, right? You don't even have an audience. You don't even have a product. Why would you do those things? So if you'll go into the phases of the Flipped Lifestyle Blueprint, we spell it out really quickly, guys. When you log into the blueprint, the first thing you see is a big square that says start. That's where you start, right? And then you take the 2 courses in there, which are going to help you set goals. They're going to help you get your time organized so that you can find the time and money to start your online business. Then you go to your idea and you start working on your idea. Now, if you're ahead of the game, if you've already got your idea and you're ready to build your product, you just jump to phase 2. And you start at phase 2 and you focus on phase 2 and you don't leave phase 2, which is building your membership, building your product. You don't leave that phase until you're done. You're going to be able to eat that elephant one bite at a time. You're going to be able to go step by step to build a better future for your family, and you're going to actually get that done. And Ellie, another dangerous situation is you look at someone like me and Jocelyn. You look at some of the success stories in the community, which are amazing and inspiring, but you don't want to do what we're doing, right? You have to go do what we did. That's how we got here. It's not because of what we're doing now. We've evolved. We've changed. Our business is totally different. When you have hundreds of customers, your business is going to evolve. Your business is going to change. We're talking about building the foundation. And if you're pouring the foundation of your house, you've got to focus on that foundation, because if you get that wrong, it doesn't matter how good the other walls are, they're going to eventually fall down. Okay? So yes, don't multitask when you're doing online business. Do one thing at a time. And look, your journey may look slower than other people's. That's okay. Your journey may be faster than other people. Maybe you've got 10 hours a week to work on your online business. So you're going to be able to roar through phase 1 of the Flipped Lifestyle Blueprint and get your idea and get it researched and get it out there in a month, right? Or maybe you're somebody and you've got 2 hours a week to work on your online business. The process still works. It doesn't matter. Just focus on one thing and get that thing done. Maybe it takes you a whole month to even come up with your idea. What's wrong with that? That's okay. We want to go we want to act from a spot of inspiration, not desperation. We don't want to compare ourselves to other people, whether it's other successful people or even people at our same level inside of the Flipped Lifestyle community, right? There are members in the Flipped Lifestyle community now that are making more money doing more and have more members than even me and Jocelyn. That's okay. Because we have different priorities. We have different expectations. We're working different hours a week. We're at different stages. Maybe their kids are older and our kids are younger, and that's required. It doesn't matter. We are walking our path. I'm walking my AAA. My A may be A. B, right? Yours might be A, B, 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 C, C, C. Let's go, right? Like it depends. And it's just your journey and it doesn't matter. And you don't want to get into that comparison syndrome, right? So work at your own pace, work on the same path, right? I think about a track at a high school field. If I want to run around the track, there's 4 or 5 lanes, right? There might be someone on the inside that's running sprints, and I might be on the outside walking, but we're both there. We're both going at our own pace. We're both putting in the work, and we're both enjoying ourselves on the track. Okay. So don't get caught up in this comparison syndrome. Don't look over at the person running sprints and think, ooh, I need to go run sprints. Listen, if you're out of shape and you're trying to lose weight this New Year's and you go out and start running sprints, you're going to quit, right? You got to walk before you run, and you got to run before you sprint, and you got to go AAA, BBB, CCC to get that done. All right. So we've got a lot of great comments in the chat right now. We got a lot of, I want to read a couple comments real quick. Jennifer says, I'm fired up for 2021. Have so many plans and people to help. Now I just have to get to it. So Jennifer is going to go, what's A? What's step A? I need to go in the Flip Lifestyle Blueprint. Maybe I need to go post in the Flip Lifestyle community forums. That's where our support team is. That's where Jocelyn and I hang out. That's where I pull these questions from. You need to go log in today, just like Jennifer, and you need to say, this is where I think A is. Is this right? And let's get in AAA so that you can go out and help those things and get in there, and that's how you're going to get it done. Jennifer also says, yes, comparison can cause so many struggles. Focus on where you are. Mark says, wise. I got the gray hairs to prove it. Mark, how you doing, brother? Good to see you in here this morning, hanging out in this, actually it's afternoon now, this impromptu first of the month Q&A. And if you have any questions, I would love to tackle your questions. We have a team of people inside of the forums right now that are there to answer your online business questions. You can't go it alone. If you're confused about your next step, just ask. We've seen hundreds of people go through the program. We probably know what you need to do next. You need to log in to the Flip Lifestyle community today. You need to ask those online business questions in the forums. And if you want your question answered in one of my daily videos, you need to just go in there and post that video. Listen, I'm not fancy. I just woke up. I got my coffee. I haven't shaved. I threw on a hat and I said, hey, I'm going to go help Ellie with this question live in the Facebook group. I know a lot of other people are going to be struggling with this overwhelm in the Flip Lifestyle Facebook group today. So I decided to answer this question for her. But I would love to ask a question for you. I'm going to be trying to pick a few of these questions every single week. We're going to be answering a lot more questions right here in the Flip Lifestyle Community Facebook group. But the only way to get your question answered is if you're an active member of the Flip Lifestyle community and you're posting questions over in the general forum. Even if I don't pick you for one of these videos, don't worry. Our team is inside of the community. We're always checking that forum. We're always looking to help people figure out their next steps. We got some links down below. If you'd like to upgrade or you would like to go ahead and get back in the forums, if you're already a member and an active member of the Flip Lifestyle community, go post a question right now. What are you struggling with? What's frustrating you? If you tell me, I can help you. If you let us know, we can go and let you know what your next steps are. So make sure you log in today to the Flip Lifestyle community, hit that general forum, and tell us what you need help with. All right, guys. Hope you had a great New Year's Eve. Hope you're having a great New Year's Day. It is 2021. We are moving forward, not only individually, but as a community, because we are always better together. So I'll be back with you here, maybe tomorrow, maybe Monday with another question from the forums. I'd love to answer your question. So go drop it in. Who knows, I might pick you for tomorrow's live Q&A. Till I see you again, get out there, take action, do whatever it takes, flip your life in 2021. Love you guys. See you soon.